Well, it seems like Hidekazu having a blast playing the new character. Hello everybody, today we're going to talk about episode 21 of Kamen Rider Gavv. And one thing I gotta say, it's a pretty interesting two-part episode because it's gonna be by a different director. The veteran director Ryuta Kasaki. I probably butchered that name, I'm so sorry. And I gotta say, I really do like the directing of the episode, which I'll probably explain in my review, so let's talk about it. So after the recap for last episode with Hanta also punching Shouma, we have an interesting voiceover of Hanta and the weird filter asking if he did these things because he's a stomach as well, which is, kidnapping people. With an interesting shot of editing where you have to have Shouma in the front with the background having the word, what Hunter just said behind them. It's actually a pretty cool little visual. As Shouma is literally processing the word he just heard. As Hunter pretty much accuses him of working with the Granus to make more dark treat, as Shouma tried to explain the situation, but Hunter doesn't want to hear it and just leave. And Lakia also asks what's going on here, wants to know everything about Shouma. Which is pretty interesting that Lakia is pretty chill right now. Still want to work with him probably. After that we had the intro, and interestingly Lakia in the intro now part of the gang with, the gang of dancing. We actually have Lakia right there with a silhouette. So yeah, he's probably going to be dancing in the future. Please let him be dancing in the future. I wanted to join the dance. Like, just progressively as the show goes on, we see him just stand right next to them and then just into the dance near the end of the show. That'd be pretty funny. After the intro, Lakia learns about Shouma's past as well as the reasons for fighting, as he believes him about what just happened. Especially said, they just fought Stomach and invaded them, so he had no other reason to just believe him. Lakia said that he'll continue to fight Stomach member and help Shouma, but does say that he doesn't really care about humans. Will just say he will in the future, saying that maybe he and Hunter won't get along, which I just gotta say they will. They'll become best friends, kind of like Go and Chase from Drive. That's what I'm thinking right now, that they'll be best friends. And he believes humans always need help and are weak, thinking that Shouma should ditch Hunter, as Shouma doesn't want to do that, as their friend. But it's a pretty nice little thing for Shouma. I like Shouma. Hunter go to Suga, as Suga didn't actually know he was a stomach, but they knew he was a Granu. It's pretty cool directing, as both of the actors moved their faces around to make it look like a type of snake thing, like trying to look at each other's soul, trying to see if Suga telling the truth. I really do like the directing. As well as Suga learning about Lakia and Shouma teaming up. But he said, he was the reason behind the mad disappearance. With Hunter actually get angry again because he didn't know that Lakia was behind the mad disappearance. And Suga played dumb about it while still smiling. And it seemed like trying to play Hunter's anger in order to make him fight against Shouma for more studying and more experiment. As Suga completed something in his computer, we're gonna get probably is the Bitter Gavv in later in the episode, because it seems like he's probably gonna be a clone of Shouma. Seeing at it, or maybe it's something else. We have to wait and see. As we come to Stomach headquarters, Glota pretty much informed Lango and Niev about Lakia's betrayal, as well as the reason that it was reasons revenge for Kamen. As Niev actually looked at others, actually realized that they did hire Kamen and also disposed of him not that long ago. And they pretty much played the blame game, and they wanted to blame everybody else except themselves. And they have a funny little bad green screen in the background with Lango talking with the camera. I think it's funny. He explores everybody to get ready, and he tells Niev to increase the security protection. And with Glota trying to go out and try to hunt down more humans herself to make more dark trees because they lost a bunch of people. I saw Niev telling them that they should investigate more of the part-timers to see that everybody's telling the truth. As Shouma goes home with Amane being there, as he said that it's time for a celebration with a lot of food, saying that Takechi was found and pretty much tried to tell Shouma, but thinking that Shouma didn't hear anything. At the eat with Amane enjoying it, but Shouma seemed to not get into it, and he still thinks about what Hunter said. And even the Gochizo are like they're playing around, anticipating when a new Gochizo comes in because he's eating a macaron. I continue to think about what Hunter said and wondering if Amane will see him differently if she gets informed about his origin, because Hunter will probably tell her. I have a really cool camera movement of how Shouma looking at Amane and Amane looking at Shouma, thinking that he's acting weird, which he is acting weird. I do like the directing in this episode. And they tried to tell Amane, but they remember what Hunter said. And a pretty cool filter with like a little TV filter, kind of showing like he's pretty disconnected from this whole idea. We were staying into him a lot. Like, I really do love the directing and the editing in this episode. It looks really cool. And Shouma doesn't have the courage to tell her that he's the Granu. And even the Gochizo seem confused as no Gochizo have been created from his eating, thinking that it's really weird. So yeah, it pretty much is confirming that happiness gives him the ability to create Gochizo, and right now he's not feeling happy at all. As the amount of accident, everything's okay. Shouma gets a little bit defensive, decides to go outside to try to find more snacks. As Amane thinks that she pretty much messed up and consoling people. As Shouma tried to go outside, try to find something, but then it gets a little weird and just get tired, just passes out. But the Gochizo right there looking at it with concern. After that, we have Hunter reading Amane's text, telling him how they actually found Takeshi. And also tried to process all the information after calming down, saying how everything from the mass disappearance, people also being found and being returned. And Hunter tried to think more about Shouma being attached to, fighting against the stomach, as one of the stomachs did actually attack them not that long ago, the twin. And also Shouma killing one of them with Ishita, thinking that they did actually fight each other. So if they were working together, they wouldn't actually perfectly kill each other. Not to mention the fact that the origin about how he actually lost his mom to the stomach. He doesn't really believe that's fake, that maybe he actually did tell the truth. It's pretty in character that Hunter is pretty much an emotional emotional, reactionary person. And then when he calmed down, he actually started to think through everything, realizing that, yeah, he kind of needs to know more information, kind of messed up. But he's kind of the character we actually seen this thing happen all the other episodes before. And he decided to want to find Shouma to get more information, and he actually sees him walking around with different clothing. And he tried to follow him, but loses him, and wondering if that was even him. And we actually come to a shop where we're trying to close up, who is played by a really well-known suit actor, Yasuhiko Imai, I probably butchered the name, I'm so sorry, and Shouma, quote-unquote, gets to him and just starts eating all his food, and he tries to stop Shouma, but Shouma just punches him out, knocking him out, and he eats the food, saying it's delicious, but it doesn't actually quench his hunger, saying that it's not the right food, and decided to get angry and just destroy the shop, and he tried to find something to quench his own hunger. The next day, Hunter goes out for breakfast, and he actually goes into a restaurant, but then finds it trash, and he asks what happened, and the guy shows him a video of Shouma trashing the place, and Hunter thinking that this is Shouma's answer, and Hunter goes to Amane's place to confront him, but Amane tells him that Shouma never returned home after last night, after showing her the footage of Shouma trashing the plane and attacking people in the restaurant. And once again, being a reactionary person just following an emotion, Hunter just revealed that Shouma is Granul, one of the people that have been kidnapping them, as Amane finally learned the monster name being called the Granul, as he tells Amane to not let him in at all as he leaves, but Amane just standing there trying to process everything, which you'll probably see next episode, because this is the end of her story for right now. And that was called the Lakia, just chilling in his base, as the company phone doesn't work anymore, which makes sense, he pretty much got fired, as he wanted to investigate more of the other part-timer, as he mirrors Shouma asking people around, even asking him not that long ago, thinking that he should do the same thing, as he decides to go around to find answers for a missing person and all that in order to get closer to the Stomach family. And once again, we see Shouma enter a candy store, eats a bunch of candy, and the lady in the counter, was also played by a really well-known suit actress, Naoka Kanjo, I probably butchered the name, I'm so sorry, as he tried to stop him from eating the food, but then she just punches her and beats her up outside. Is nobody gonna help this poor old lady getting assaulted by this man? Of course they don't, because people just start recording this incident, as Shouma actually finds SparkinGummy and eats one. It's delicious, and finally it seems to quench his hunger as his stomach starts growling, and instead starts producing sparking Gochizo. I really do like the little color scheme of the sparking Gochizo. It looks cool, and also a funny, interesting thing that it's actually a dark Gavv, like a black Gavv. Pretty cool design with just teeth and all that, just make it look like an evil version of the red Gavv. I gotta say that Hidekazu is just having the blast just playing this role, because he's just having fun, and he just continues to eat more SparkinGummy in order to produce more sparking Gochizo. More and more to be produced, and he's still stomping on the lady. So I'm like, is nobody gonna help this lady? Well, that is until Hunter comes in, actually punches him in order to stop stepping on the lady, and he accuses him of attacking people who are the Granu. As Shouma says that it's perfect, and he's ready to use a transformation in order to test out his powers. As he transforms using the sparking Gochizo as a tie, he transformed with a different thing. Instead of a plastic bag, he actually uses a soda can. Probably seems like a different type of snack, being a fizzy drink and all that. Sparking fizzy drink type of snack. But yeah, technically soda could be counted as a snack. Anyway, he uses it and transformed a really cool camera movement of the bottle going inside of him, and it transformed it into Bitter Gavv inside a soda bottle. And as I can say, it looks really cool. I love the transformation sequence, I love the design, I love the black and red color, and actually combined well with the purple and the violet that inside the color of the suit as well, in the eye and all that. It looks really cool. And once again, yeah, Hidekazu is just having a blast, just sticking his tongue out and all that, trying to act like, yeah, he's having the blast. I love it. I love when actors play two different type of characters, actually one of them just having the blast the entire of his life. Right, just playing an evil version of himself. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's actually soft drink, fizzy drinks instead. And to make it type of snacks like that, I'm wondering if there are other type of things like that. And he actually attacked Honta, and a really cool crunch sound activated, and it turns out that he actually broke his hand, and it turns out he's not ready with his body. His body's not used to being physical yet, and he just fixes it with a pretty cool little disgusting way. He just fixes his arm, and he continues to just flail around on Honta, and people still film the scene as Honta fighting against Bitter, and I'm just wondering if this might be an important plot point later on, that maybe people will figure out Honta's identity as Carrator Valen. And Honta tries to fight Bitter, as he finally transforms in a cool way of Bitter throwing him, and Honta just shooting the ground or to soften his landing to transform into Kamen Rider Valen. They even the playing field fight him. But a really cool fight here. I really do like the fight between them. It looks really cool. I love how Bitter just keeps breaking things. Like he just keeps breaking his arm over and over again. His legs also break, and then everything starts breaking down. And he just continually fixing it. Like it's really interesting and pretty creepy and disgusting fight, but I love it. I also love the directing of how it's shot. It looks really cool. I have to say that he's actually going to kill all the Granu, including Shouma. And Bitter gets angry and just summoned his own version of the sword and uses it to attack against Hanto. It's pretty cool that he actually almost falls down and then get himself back up, and he's not used to carrying so much weight and just start attacking and wailing on Hanto once again. It looks really cool. I do love this type of fight scene. And Lakia comes in coincidentally, just runs into Hanto and Bitter fighting each other. So yeah, he's probably doing a good job walking around town trying to get more info. I see Bitter fighting against it. It transforms to fight against Bitter. I think actually summon his Brand Breaker and actually shoot at Bitter. As he goes in and Bitter charges at him with his sword. And the episode ends there. With interestingly, instead of the red Gavv biting to end the episode, it's actually dark Gavv, black Gavv biting to make the ending card. And also after the preview, we actually see the Chocodon and Pudding Gochizo just being scared of SparkinGummy. It looks really funny that they're scared. Overall, it was a really good episode. I enjoyed the heck out of this episode. It was really cool. I love the fighting. I love the directing. Like, I love the director's style. He directed a lot of giant episodes that I really do love. I really do love the directing. Like, everything was created. I love how it was shot. The editing was really cool with all the filters and all that, as well as how Shouma feels isolated from Hanto. And also, I can't wait to see more plot points, like the people recording Hanto thinking that'll come back later, or how Amane finally figured out that Shouma is a Granu. It might be people kidnapping, somebody kidnapping people, wondering if that will come out to play, how she will feel about it. Also, another thing, how Bitter is just wailing on Hanto, and then Lakia come in, making me think that maybe Lakia and Hanto will probably be more on the even playing field, probably team up more, probably start being more open to one another, because I really want them to be friends. They're gonna be best friends. They're gonna be go and chase from Drive. They'll be best friends, and especially when one of them dies. I don't know if they're gonna die, but yeah, it is feeling like that. I can't wait to see more about Bitter, because it seems like Suga probably created him, judging by the little screenshot we saw, the computer creating new cells. That's what I'm thinking right now. That maybe he did create Bitter Gavv. I also gotta say that Hidekazu was just having the blast, just having the time of his life, just playing this character. And I can't wait to see more how both Bitter and normal Shouma interact with one another. And yeah, that movie calling him Bitter in order to differentiate the two different Shouma. Overall, that's all I gotta say. Can't wait to see how Hanto and Shouma's relationship fixes, because based on the preview, they need to be back to being friends again. We have to wait and see about that. Rating wise, I give it an 8.8 out of 10. What do you guys think? You like the episode or do you not? What do you think about Shouma situation and the fact that Bitter was created? And also, what do you think about Bitter fight scene? And also, what do you think about Bitter being disgusting with his little fixing the arm? Also, what do you think about the future plot points coming up into play? Can't wait to see more about that and see how that plays along with the story. Leave a comment down below and subscribe for more Kamen Rider Gavv content. Peace.